Is it time to buy or sell Eos Energy Enterprises stock? In this video, we will be diving deep into Eos Energy Enterprises. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at stockinvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 14th of July, 2025, our system has classified Eos Energy Enterprises as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 7.06. Now, let us examine the stock's performance throughout this period. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 134.64% since we first identified Eos Energy Enterprises as a buy candidate 59 days ago. This equates to an average return of 2.28% per day since its designation as a strong buy candidate. The stock has broken the strong upward trend of the short term, indicating an even more robust rate of ascent. Should there be any pullback, there will now be support at the ceiling of the recently broken trend, specifically at $11.06. This level may present a second opportunity for significant gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 119.75% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 69.48% and 92.82%. When we examine the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 100.91%. Our calculations show that the stock's performance could fluctuate from negative 13.56% to positive 52.56% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $10.89 and $19.22. Our latest daily update for Eos Energy Enterprises includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for Eos Energy Enterprises Inc. Stock Price After Friday Trading. The Eos Energy Enterprises Inc. stock price gained 1.94% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025, rising from $12.36 to $12.60. During that trading day, Friday was a day of low volume and a high of $13.50. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 29.1% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 2 million shares, and in total, 24 million shares were exchanged for approximately $307,550,000. It is important to consider that falling volume on rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning about potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $13.50, while the lowest was $2.06. Currently, the price is 6.69%, or 90 cents, below the 52-week high, and 60.57%, or $19.35, below the all-time high reached on January 13, 2021, when the price peaked at $31.95. Eos Energy has recently reported impressive results for the second quarter of 2025. Revenue reached $15.2 million, with shipments increasing by 122% compared to the previous quarter. The company's commercial pipeline is now approximately $19 billion, which translates to about 77 gigawatt-hours, with more than 20% associated with hyperscale data center projects. Additionally, Eos holds a backlog valued between $600 million and $670 million, attracting interest from analysts and institutional investors as zinc hybrid batteries are becoming competitive with lithium options. However, the second quarter also revealed a larger than expected loss, and the company's shares are trading at high multiples compared to traditional lithium peers. In the short term, investors should anticipate volatility. Strong revenue growth, increased shipments, and significant pipeline achievements may lead to price rallies and speculative buying. Conversely, any larger than anticipated losses or operational challenges could put downward pressure on the stock. Operational changes, such as bringing in an experienced chief operating officer, might stabilize market sentiment if execution improves. Looking ahead, if Eos can successfully scale its manufacturing, convert its substantial pipeline, particularly those hyperscale data center contracts, and maintain solid unit economics, the stock could see significant revaluation. On the flip side, ongoing cash burn, manufacturing setbacks, or competitive pressures from less expensive lithium alternatives could keep the risk of decline elevated. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 30th of September, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned EOSE a neutral grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 5th of September, 2025, it was reported that Guggenheim assigned EOSE a buy grade with a hold action. On the same day, Friday, the 5th of September, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned EOSE a hold grade with an initialize action. On Friday, the 7th of March, 2025, it was reported that Cowen & Co. assigned EOSE a hold grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 6th of November, 2024, it was reported that Seaport Global assigned EOSE a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Eos Energy Enterprises stock a general sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Eos Energy Enterprises. The chart reveals mostly positive signals today. Eos Energy Enterprises Inc. stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $11.50 and $8.35. A decline below either of these thresholds would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, August 1, 2025, and since then, the stock has experienced an increase of 128.68%. Continued growth is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite a rise in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advisable. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 45 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 28 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 18 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 60 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 31 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 60 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 58 days ago. Remember to visit our page at stockinvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Eos Energy Enterprises. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $10.65 and $10.24. There is a natural risk involved when a stock tests a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this instance, Eos Energy Enterprises Inc. finds support just below today's level at $10.65. If this level is breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $10.24 and $9.76. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a substantial prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $1.21 between its high and low, representing a change of 9.84%. For the previous week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 9.61%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Eos Energy Enterprises, let's quickly cover some important fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This essential metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or negative earnings. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to external factors. However, persistent negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and could raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at negative 31 cents. It is important to monitor these figures closely, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for EOS Energy Enterprises. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, EOS Energy Enterprises encounters its first support level at $10.65. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for EOS Energy Enterprises from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's review some recent insider trades. On the 5th of September, in the year 2025, Puri Sumet conducted an insider purchase of 68,334 shares of common stock. On the 8th of September, in the year 2025, Puri Sumet executed an insider sale of 20,501 shares of common stock. Also, on the 8th of September, in the year 2025, Puri Sumet conducted another insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock. On the 5th of September, in the year 2025, Puri Sumet also sold 68,334 shares of restricted stock units. On the 3rd of September, in the year 2025, Walters Marion conducted an insider sale of 50,000 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 8.498. Overall, insiders purchased 5,737,725 shares and sold 4,770,901 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $12.26, reflecting a decline of 2.72%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, leading to a notably high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 89, which substantially elevates the risk further. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 44 days ago. Is EOS Energy Enterprises stock a good buy? Several short-term signals indicate a positive trend, and the stock has broken above its rising trend line, suggesting an even stronger upward momentum. We conclude that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for EOS Energy Enterprises Incorporated stock to perform well in the near term. Our analysis has been upgraded from a buy to a strong buy candidate since the last evaluation. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems identify that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 6th of October, we anticipate EOS Energy Enterprises to open higher by approximately 20 cents, starting at $12.80. It is important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. We strongly recommend consulting with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Do not base your investment choices solely on the information provided by stockinvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a lovely day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.